So welcome everybody. Thank you for coming tonight to Divine Fierce Force to our team meeting, and I appreciate you all being here. So to start off with, what I'm going to share is we're going to just go over some nuggets about your success with the business and what that's going to look like. So for leadership, if you're looking to grow in the business, you're going to really want to be pushing out and trying to get those parties. And the first way to start that, if you don't have any parties on your calendar, whether you're a seasoned consultant or you're not a seasoned consultant, it is the best way to do it is to get your own party and just put your own party on the calendar, invite people to come to your house, set up a little area with things that you with your setup that you have. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be anything from the things that you get in your kit to you setting up more of the products that you have that you use daily. So like for me, I have an air purifier, so I make sure that my air purifier is out. I'm going to make sure that I have an area out with my laundry bundles, to my actual laundry bundles that are all open and that I use, because that's what I want people to see, is that I'm actually using these products. They're not just products that I don't use, that I'm trying to just sell. So try to share, not sell. That's another tip. Make sure that you are doing everything that is happening. Now, what do I mean by that? So what I mean is make sure that if Bree's posting something, if Devin's posting something, I'm posting something, that you are reaching out and you are doing the same thing. Make it your own, because authenticity is one of our core values that we have with Sensi. So make sure that it is your own, so that we also don't get tied up into algorithm things with Facebook. But simply just take those. Those are all images that you can use. They're things that you can do, unless it's an image that like seriously has my face in it. Don't be taking my face and posting it on yours and advertising. Doesn't really work so well. But if it's an image that I'm just taking a picture of a product, absolutely. And if it's something that I have and it does have my face on it, don't hesitate to reach out. I will take a picture with it without my face in front of it, so that you can use that picture. And you can find pictures of all the products on Facebook, Pinterest. You can just go on the internet and type in whatever Sensi product you want, and there'll be like a ton of pictures that will come up. So those are all options that you can do to be posting and getting things out there, sharing. Like for instance, today we had the Monsters Inc. release, so make sure that you're sharing that. Make sure that share it with me talking about my car, because that's seriously what my car's name is Sully. So I tied that into it. So make it personal. If it's a movie that you watch with your kids, like talk about how you watched it with your kids and what character you like, what character your kids like. Really just anytime that you can tie that personal aspect into it, it's going to make that connection even more with people. So the next thing that I want to talk about is when we have those parties and we're getting those customers, what are we going to do? We need to follow up. We need to be tracking everything in our business. So for follow-ups, it's can be whatever system is going to work for you. For me, it is a system that I just go on, I type, I go onto my workstation and I just simply print out all of my customers that have ordered in that past month. So it's really just simple. It's right here, just as it would be on my dashboard. As you can see, I add notes to it. And every month I print that out. And for me, I 3-hole punch it, put it in this folder, and it's right there. I can go through and fill out my Happy Mail tracker, who I'm sending out Happy Mail to, which is all the people that I have on my list. So that's a quick, easy system for me. I'm a paper and pen type of person, so that works well for me. I know Excel works well for some people, just to keep a Excel sheet going with what they do, and it just automatically adds up for them. That doesn't work for me. I'm not an Excel person. So if that works for you, absolutely go ahead and try that. The next, talking about annual sales and incentives. So that's another thing that you want to make sure that you're tracking. Make sure that you are, if you want success in the business, you want to make sure that you are planning and putting that plan in place. So we can all write out plans. If you are not taking those plans seriously and you're not looking at doing a lot of self-reflection on where you're at with your plan, where you need to be moving forward, it doesn't work. But if you're going to do that self-reflection, you're going to having a bill buddy is another great way to do it. Somebody that you can talk with and be like, tell them that this is what I'm doing, this is what's working, this is what's not working, to put that all together. So you can find your annual sales tracker, your incentive tracker, and your annual mentor trackers on your workstation. I will also post what I have for annual sales and all the trackers in our group as well. So don't hesitate. Like I said, feel free to reach out and get those trackers. And if they're intimidating to you, if something doesn't feel like you can do it, don't hesitate. We can set up a plan that's going to make it feel successful for you. I know, like, even if you're going for level 1, 15,000 points can sound like a lot. But you really break it down. We break it down into 6 months. We break that down into little bits, and we break that down weekly. And what does that look like? And what do your points, what does get you points? What's going to grow you more points? So those are all things that we're going to come together and we can build a plan together for you. So your incentive, if you go right to your workstation and look in your tabs on the side, you'll see the incentive tab. Click into there, check it all out. Look and make sure that you know where the incentives are. Like Bora Bora is top 50. So if you're aiming high, you're going way up, you're going for Bora Bora. That's my husband's dream trip. Like, that's where I'm going. I'm going high. I'm going to Bora Bora. But you know what? If I don't make Bora Bora, guess what? I'll end up at Hawaii. Oh, wow, that's a bummer. So then there's Hawaii. And then if we make it to if you don't choose Hawaii, you can go to SFR and with room drops this year, which I think is amazing because I did the incentive trip and did SFR as my incentive and didn't have room drops this year. So that's going to be something that's awesome as well. So we want every one of you to be in Hawaii with us next year. So this is the beginning. This is what we're this is the time to jump in and get those. Everybody can earn it. Yes, Nikki. So that's what I have is about your reports and your annual or about annual sales and annual mentors. So annual sales is 35,000 in calendar year. So Sensi's or fiscal year. So Sensi's fiscal year is from Nikki, help me here. It's July to June. So you need to, oh no, May to April, sorry. So May to April. So you have from May 1st till April 30th to get 35,000 PRV. So it is definitely possible. I was like literally this close this year. So it is one thing that I didn't really track a lot throughout the year. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it, but I'm not. So if I would have really put myself together and really put my tracking and been on my track, I would have gotten it. So that's why I'm getting it this year, and I'm here to help anybody else that wants to get it. So the next thing is lead by example. And what do I mean by that? And that is show people what you're doing. Be upfront with your people that are underneath you, and just be a leader. Just be the person that shares and lets everybody know. The same way we share our Sensi with our customers, share what you're doing with the team so that you never know when it's going to be something that you're doing, something little that you're doing that might help somebody who like, oh yeah, I never even thought of that. And it could be something that could help a leader. Like you don't know who you're going to help. So everybody has something to put into this. Everybody is a piece to the puzzle. So that's all that I have for you guys. I hope that helps. I hope this gives you some incentive, haha, and to push forward and really want to reach for that incentive. Because you guys, if you have PRV already, you already have points. So that's already a step that you're going to be working towards. You're already working towards making it. So let's keep it going. Thank you guys all for being on. And I hope everybody gets something from this. If you are watching the replay, if you end up watching the replay, let me know what you get from it.